West of Ire settles a vast, wide open forest, bustling with life. During the day, it is dominated with the songs of birds. During the night, the ambience switches to the whispers of crickets, and most of the local life retreats into slumber. In the center of this land, perched above a large boulder, rests a large obsidian python, 15 feet in length and 140 pounds of muscle, constriction capable of disjointing bones. Normally, a python cuddles up against itself and rests alone, but today it is given a rare opportunity in the form of an approaching wild child. A wild child is very scarce, but can appear anywhere. They are humans raised at a young age by species unlike their own. Being with so little fur, most will cuddle up with their adoptive family. But as they get older and more self-sufficient, they must find other means of warmth to air out the cold night. A python's coil, for as sturdy as it can be when squeezing prey, can become the closest thing to a pillow for a resting head of a pharaoh. It will be tricky, however, to convince the snake of cooperation, and further still, the child will be risking its life for a gruesome death if it is mistaken. The learned girl starts with a soft, polite hiss, signaling it is no threat. But the snake does not believe it right away and interprets this as a lie. The girl must not approach the serpent, and instead will have to resort to a different approach. Lying down with her back to the ground, the feral child has purposely put herself in a very vulnerable situation to be killed. Another attempt to showcase her own non-threatening nature. The snake approaches and strikes. On first glance, it appears to be an attack on the python's part, but it is baiting the arrival and is itself alert to a possible counterattack or ally hiding in the shrubbery to spring out. The adolescent, however, remains as still as she can, and for good reason. A python's jawline is serrated, and attempting to push away from the python's mouth would only cause the teeth to dig deeper into the wound. By being still, she is causing less injury. As for the snake itself, it has noticed no sudden movements on the human, nor hears the sounds of any secondary attacker, proving thus far that the feral child is friendly, understanding her communication. The python begins to wrap around the girl, a delight for both parties. In the girl's part, she is being gentle massaged by his coils where other animals would be crushed. Far more comforting than the dirt or branch wood she would likely be accustomed to. On the snake's behalf, it has the pleasure of gripping would-be helpless prey between its mass, while still obeying the law of the jungle. A pleasant illusion of dominating something so helpless, especially as it will be up to the python for when the feral will be allowed to leave, with the constriction complete. Both parties rest for the night satisfied. This is David Attenborough signing off. Now, where's my paycheck?